Hello, weirdos. It's me, Riot. We've got Morgan. He's back. He's back right here in stars.
Hello, I'm
And
here.
in the shadows is Miles of trading cards. So it's a Triforce today. And I brought these gentlemen with me today to do what I do, where I make people watch bad things and then I watch them watch those bad things and then you watch me watching them watching bad things. Are you following along still, everybody?
You must have really loved the Two Girls, One Cup React videos.
I mean, not really love them, but but a little bit. I love the one where it was Kermit. It was a puppet of Kermit watching them. Anyway, because I do love puppets and Muppets. You guys seen the cover for the novelization of Muppet Pastor that's coming out?
It looks so good colored.
Yeah, the wonderful writer Jeff O'Brien, or actually I believe it's Jeff O'Brien. I'm just used to Dara O'Brien. But but anyway,
8 people that know who that is.
Yeah, sure. Hey, he did a big huge show in town last month and we all missed it because we're schlubs. Anyway, we're talking today is about movie trailers because it's Ninja November. So I've thrown in some Ninja trailers. Up on my YouTube page right now is a little weird cut I did of an action scene to almost make the action scene look legit from the movie Kindergarten Ninja. And Morgan, I think you and I later, when we get a chance, we should watch online the full movie Kindergarten Ninja together as a bonus watch along, because it's sponsored by Dare and it tells you throughout it that it's sponsored by Dare.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's great.
That's where I think, and it's there's multiple versions of it all on YouTube, so I don't think anybody cares. And there's a ghost of Bruce Lee, and every time they see him, the camera's only reaches up to here, so that way you don't see the actor. It looks nothing like Bruce Lee.
Right. Very good. Very clever.
But yeah, anyway, maybe we'll watch that as an extra later on. But we brought Miles over because Miles and I just recorded a quick little bit for his channel over at Trading Cards. I'll splash it on the screen later, where we open this pack of Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 cards.
And you won't believe what was inside.
Sleepaway Camp 1 cards?
They went straight to 2 and 3. They only have the Pamela Springsteen cards.
You'll have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, so tune in to their channel later, and then later you can tune in to Morgan's channel as we do stuff about stuntmen this month on the WOC.
All stunt spectacular, featuring a tribute to Dar Robinson, the crazy man that jumped off the CN Tower, for a very underrated Christopher Plummer movie.
And during it, I may jump off this chair. I might get a skateboard and try to do like a flip kick off the chair that I'm sitting in right now.
I would be so impressed if you could do that. I'll tell you what, I'll give you $100 if you pull that off.
I don't have a skateboard, but I'll use this eyesore pillow. I'll use this eyesore pillow.
You're gonna use that eyesore pillow? You're gonna do a kickflip with a pillow?
Yeah,
$101 then.
he's upping the ante.
Well, you're not gonna see that tonight though. But so don't leave yet, because we got to get through this. Maybe
by the end of the night, you'll see it.
Maybe at the end of this video, or if I can't figure out how to do it, I'll practice and then I'll do it. For the WOC
No. I didn't say anything about practice.
Oh, okay.
You do it once, right here, right now.
All right. At the end of this video,
no holds bar at the end of the video.
You stay through the end of the video, I will get up on this. Hang on a second. This is a long, big, tall stool. I'll get on top of the stool with this pillow that I will try to do like a skateboard flip over and land and jump off of it.
Please don't actually do that. I don't want you to kill yourself. Not for $101. Maybe 101 Dalmatians.
A wonderful coat made of 101 Dalmatians. Well, guess you guys will just have to stay to the end of the video to find out.
Wow.
For now, let's watch some trailers.
Watching all this
A world movie premiere.
Jack the Ripper is alive.
Night Riders David Hasselhoff, Hunter Stephanie Kramer, and one of history's
most
famous killers.
What a cast.
We gotta stop him.
He's watching their every move.
That's obviously the television ad because
Jack
it's
the
a TV
Ripper has
movie.
found a bridge across time. Friday.
But it was called A Bridge Across Time that time. But then when it came out on home
playing Jack the
video,
Ripper.
it was called Terror at the London Bridge.
Thank you.
Amazing. This is just like that other. What's the one where H.G. Wells has to go into the future to get Jack the Ripper
Yeah, I mean,
with Malcolm McDowell? It's like basically the same story.
well, it's a ghost this time though,
Don't worry.
Oh, it's the ghost of Jack the Ripper.
because in America they rebuilt the London Bridge out of the bricks of the London Bridge, and they finally had one missing. And when they finally put the last one in, the ghost of Jack the Ripper haunts America.
Oh wow.
The weirdest
That's
thing.
great.
That's all it is. It's a theory, and it's your
Look at
theory.
this.
I don't want
That's
to see
a
your
true
theories
horror
in the
actor in
newspaper.
here.
You be careful, you hear?
I met him once. I had split pea soup with him.
I remember that
Jack
story.
the Ripper?
Yeah. No, not Jack the Ripper. What's his name? Clu Gulager?
Who Gallagher, yeah. Who Gallagher or Gallagher,
Our
whatever.
history section is just right down there.
And
in
Adrian
section
Barbeau.
D, to the left.
I lied.
And
I've never
how?
been fishing before in my life.
Just what a weird cut. This has this amazing part in this film where he can't fire a gun because he once accidentally shot a kid. So whenever he gets a gun in his hand, he goes like Samuel L. Jackson in Loaded Weapon. Or so sometimes
Oh,
I
right.
mix up. Wait, did that happen in actual Lethal Weapon? That he was like, you can't use the gun.
Oh, it's fine. You know, your attitude stinks, man.
Oh. Thanks,
Excuse me,
Hoff.
Hoff. I guess I hassled him too much about his gun problem.
Boo.
That was pretty dumb.
During the 24-hour period.
I feel like someone just cut this trailer. I found it off the YouTubes. I don't think there ever was like even a home video version. It just re-aired at a different time as Terror on the London Bridge. We could watch this movie together too at some point because
This
I do
looks
kind of
pretty
love it.
great.
I feel like
This
we
looks
have.
pretty great.
Now we get right into Ninja November. So let's just move on from that. Here's some ninja
Let's
stuff.
karate chop our way in. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Warrior, a ninja who breaks from ancient tradition and explodes onto America.
Right on the face.
Well, yeah.
Oh my.
Gives America a pearl necklace.
But it goes, hiya! When he does
Possesses the body
That's what they
of
build the
innocent
wall out of.
And then
transforms
disappears
her
with a smoke
into
bomb.
lethal assassin.
This movie's great, by the way. I love this movie.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Holy shit.
Oh.
She's just dancing. She was the star of the Breakin' movie.
Oh,
so
hey.
they're like, why not be a ninja? And of course,
Is that James?
Lopan.
Was that James Hong?
Yep.
Of course.
And the canon legend, Sho Kashugi, why they called it Ninja 3, because he appears in 3 different ninja movies that they made. So they just said this is Ninja 3, because he's also in it.
Where revenge of the ninja
But
left
why does some of it look terrible and some of it looks clean?
Yeah. I wonder if that's some problems when they
Two different
remastered
films.
it, when they released the
The domination.
This movie is really great.
Wonder Kids, the Golden Adventure.
I just thought we should show some abuse to children. There are several Thunder Kids movies, and they all have this level of child abuse. And Abbott.
Is
the
it just
legend
3
of-
ninja?
There's usually more than just 3, but yeah.
No, it's like the kids movie 3 Ninjas.
Yeah. No, I know you. mean. I'm just saying the only difference is there's more than 3.
Oh, I see.
Thunder Kids, the Golden Adventure.
There's like teens and little
The
kids.
golden shower.
The stakes are life and death.
Oh. Okay. So it's like an awkward teenage comedy?
Oh yeah. There's like so many like pratfall and dirty jokes all through them. There's a Thunder Kids one where they fight a bunch of like Chinese vampires. They fucking and they swear through it because it's English translation. So
Oh, right, of course.
and people die in them too. Like they're like legit like action films. But then when the kids are there, it does like Little Rascal gags.
Thunder Kids, the Golden Adventure. The race for a treasure becomes an incredible free for all.
There's one voice that dubbed all those trailers for Godfrey Ho films.
How many of these did they make?
There's at least a handful of them. And I fear that probably in the logic of Godfrey Ho type stuff, that it was like, you know, they just filmed for several days and edited a bunch of different movies together.
The Golden Adventure. When you're in a game with the mob, be ready to pay with your life.
Because these kids will shoot you.
Oh. See, they're not practicing OSHA standards here.
No.
On this job site, clearly. There's an open pit with water in it that you could fall into. That's not good.
There's a great one that's actually just called Power Kids in most translations, but I think it might have also been released as a Thunder Kids movie. And it involves so many kids getting thrown through windows.
And they would have actually thrown those kids through windows, too.
Yeah.
Don't miss it. See it soon on your screen.
See it soon.
Great.
Trying to show Kasugi and another great American ninja movie.
Oh, right to the face. Oh, oh, he's all about the face on those.
Deaths of the ninja.
This ninja's a cat.
Yeah, right.
The villain in this is played by Anthony Kiedis' dad. Really weird.
Oh yeah, he was like a really big like
B-movie guy.
B-movie actor.
Boom!
Right?
Wow. I'll have to censor that for YouTube. Actually, I think there's a bunch coming up I'll have to censor as well.
Yeah, I did notice that. I thought it strange that you picked so many boobs.
Oh, yeah, it'd be funny. I'll put just Mike's face on them going, hi. Those who have seen older live shows of mine don't know who I'm talking about. Otherwise, you'll find out.
The modern master of 1,000 decks is the Ninja Avenger. In the motion picture, that's 9 times more exciting.
9 times more exciting. More explosive.
That's impossible.
More destructive than any ninja adventure before.
Any ninja adventure
any
ever.
ninja.
9 times more exciting.
But not 10. That would be crazy.
Has 9 deaths in 9.
So he has 9 deaths. Doesn't that mean at the end of it he's dead?
Well, but he waits at that point. They don't get him at the maybe he's
it could be 10.
lives. Yeah, he's not a
We
cat.
don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. He's not a cat, but
Yeah.
okay.
This one's incredible. I
freeze
need
bomb.
to see this.
Breaking the ice with a
I discovered
that
this is
guy.
also released as Death Dimension, but look at this cast.
Starring George 007 Lazenby
Whoa.
as Detective Captain Gallagher. Drop it! Harold Odd
Oh.
Sakata.
Amazing.
The dirty pig.
Oh. Ow.
His name's Pig in that movie.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Yes. He bites her in the nipple.
Dragon Kelly.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jim Kelly.
Lieutenant Kelly.
It says in this trailer that his name is Lieutenant Kelly. His name is Ash. And it's like Lieutenant Ash in the movie. But the trailer didn't know.
The sensational new Patch
Oh, this looks
McKenzie
cool.
as the agent Felicia.
So 70s in every
Martial
way.
arts Master Myron Bruce Lee.
Myron Bruce Lee.
Filmed on location where they actually work and play. See the sensuous ladies of the Mustang Ranch.
This movie was clearly made on cocaine. It just screams cocaine.
Rosemary. Hi, my name is Dawn. I'm Egypt. Gail. Christine.
These what's this called Busty? Those women have seen some shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just anytime Jim Kelly shows up, the bass line's just gonna come out of nowhere. He actually radiates bass lines. His ball.
Freeze. Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Got punches and punches.
I have not watched this all the way through yet, but I will say that successfully, like any good Jim Kelly film, he punches people in the balls a lot. Just from the bits that I've watched so far.
It's a power move, right?
Yeah. And here's the nudity.
I see dead strippers.
CGI missed.
A lonely young man.
I'd been looking for this trailer for forever. I couldn't find it online. Then I just recently got a movie that it was on, and I was like, this is all I wanted.
But that curse turns to a blessing when he begins to see the spirits of sexy, succulent, uninhibited lesbians.
And I just wanted to say uninhibited lesbians. I'm like, that phrase is like,
oh boy,
me ever since I first saw this
succulent
trailer.
They're succulent.
Yeah, succulent uninhibited lesbians.
Is this a trauma film?
Shockingly, no. It's Seduction Cinema, which usually had Misty Monday doing like other spoofs, and she's shockingly not in this one. She's probably too busy making Lord of the G-Strings, Spider Babe, many. Was it the Spy Who Fucked Me? And like,
classics. Ugh.
Suck my banana. This whole thing's just gonna have Mike's face over it, so we can just like tell people what's happening right now. It's two naked people. One has a banana, and they're putting whipped cream on it. Now they're making out, and then it cuts back to this nerdy guy.
You're gonna leave that part in, though.
She too
right.
has a body to die for. Much more than mental health on her mind.
She's got more than mental health on her mind. Wow.
They walk all around here. They dance around here all the time. They touch each other. Just eat my food.
Eat my food. I mean, that would be really annoying if you had ghost strippers eating your food.
You'd be like, you can eat my food, but I can't touch you.
Son of a bitch.
These rules don't make any sense.
He's got novel glasses on. It's not.
No, keep those on, Adam. They look much better. Wow.
Now to the classics. Well, not the classics necessarily, but some great more trailers. Horror movies are where it's at. This is our Halloween hangover since you and I didn't get to celebrate Halloween together, Morgan.
It's true. I was in Africa on
Yeah.
Halloween. None of the animals wore costumes, sadly. I'm sad to report.
Unless you discovered later they were just like people in costumes the whole time.
I mean, that would have been really amazing.
So this film is kind of like an American version of a Godfrey Ho film. It's two different movies edited together, but I believe good old Al Adamson, who probably had a lot to do with Freeze Bomb and most Jim Kelly films, made this one.
Story from the other side of life. You know absolutely nothing about what you're dealing with.
Don't be afraid. Take my hand. Come with me, Sherry, and I'll introduce you to the bliss that lies beyond the borders of hell.
This is why his pickup lines never work. So it was like a nurse sex comedy, and then halfway through they like realized they didn't finish this ripoff of The Exorcist, so they just started changing the nurse movie into that to like finish it off.
Living hell and torment.
And it gets really dark later on, but it starts off like, oh, it's a cheeky nurse movie, like the Candy Stripers and things like a Carry On film or something.
Whoa! Oh man!
We were in the 17th.
You know, sometimes genius is born out of necessity.
Yeah.
That's really deep.
Where you are.
Unlike this movie, Nurse Sherry.
Interfere with things you know nothing about.
Oh,
sounds like Burgess Meredith is.
She has a beautiful voice.
That doctor didn't get the same offer.
Look at that door.
Of a twisted mind to the very
a wallpaper.
Of her tormented soul.
Oh no! What happened, Nurse Jack?
It's more bizarre,
Sure.
more terrifying than
Oh
your
my gosh.
most frightened fears.
Than your most frightened fears.
Don't miss Nurse Sherry for an evening of pleasure and terror. Nurse Sherry.
Leisure.
Rated R for adults. On the
Why not
17th,
both?
Admitted without parties from Independent International.
Since the
Quality,
beginning
you
of
get both.
time, man has been fascinated by the mysterious, the unexplained,
Yep.
the unknown.
I like all those
Consider,
things.
if you will, the legend of the lamp.
Looks like something out of Arabian Nights.
Do I have to consider it?
Oh, please tell me it's a genie that grants 3 wishes.
They just keep rubbing it and they keep hoping for that, and then it just like cuts their hands off. It's really weird.
Rip Taylor comes out and throws confetti everywhere.
Hey, everybody!
Destruction. It can take any form.
Oh!
Instead of a genie, it just releases ghosts.
I mean, where else are you going to keep your ghosts?
It will give them 3 wishes as long as their wishes are die, die, die.
And soon
Oh.
friends will too.
Oh, miss, you've got to send to Miss Wallace.
What's the matter? Afraid?
Yeah.
That there is no
And of course, a bunch of students decide to hang out in the museum after dark so they can make out with their boyfriends just when the lamp opens up. It's basically Chopping Mall, but in a museum.
I miss these like one location horror movies.
Yeah.
That was such a big part of 80s trash. Spend all the money on one cool location.
Yeah, well, one, you
Sorry.
got to perfect the location. 2, you also like it gave that sort of like claustrophobic feel, so it did like make the tension keep going.
It's true.
Until you realize that you didn't have anywhere to run away, so you ran away, and now your characters have a conversation, but the killer's on the other side of the door, and they're like,
Gabe Bartolos comes a new icon of terror.
Oh.
Came to the country for peace and quiet.
My family they always do.
Only really worth it for the villain actor in this. You realize, oh, he played more monster killers.
But in this town, nothing is what it seems. And secrets can kill.
Oh, what? I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
And he throws deadly plates at people and goes, "Oopa!" It's really weird.
Whoa, this makeup is crazy.
Definitely a movie made by effects guys.
Do you watch his game show, Tenable?
You know, his Warwick Davis's game show?
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
no.
a game show?
Yeah, it's called Tenable.
Oh, I thought you said it was called Cannibal. I thought it was just based off of this. But yeah, there's a guy with no head who's alive. Weird.
This looks excellent. I can't believe I didn't know this existed.
How late 90s is this too with this soundtrack?
Oh.
Yeah, his deadly plates he throws at you.
I mean, it would hurt getting
That's
smacked
cool,
in the face
yeah.
with a plate.
And the accuracy. Wow.
Yeah, he's throwing them like Gambit throws cards.
It's like an alternate Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
Introducing the Surgeon General.
Oh, very clever.
The brain.
The brain.
The star of Harry Potter and Willow, Warwick Davis as Plates.
Plates.
The Surgeon General.
This is just Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but meets Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Skinned Deep.
Wow.
Skin deep.
Not to be mistaken with the sex comedy Skin Deep.
I wouldn't want to mix those two up.
On the ancient planet Dracula.
Dracula.
What happens on that planet?
In Lord Dracula, played by the singer of The Who, like Roger Daltrey.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Roger Daltrey.
And before she did Mortal Kombat, she was Vampirella.
Would you like someone to drink? I mean, something to drink. When you find this guy,
Very
what are you
good.
gonna do to him?
Kill him, of course.
You mind if I join you?
I was counting on it.
Where have you been all my life?
I'm looking for you.
At least that'll keep you in human form for a while.
What? Oh, sweet.
Because they're space vampires. They don't play by the real rules.
Has dominated this planet. It's time for a change.
We're running out of time.
I'm going to tell you right now, folks, this movie sucks.
What's the other space vampire movie?
Life Force.
Yeah,
Ghost
Life
of
Force.
Mars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ghost of Mars.
I guess Ghosts of Mars. They are vampires. Yeah, sorry.
That's it, to be mixed up with John Carpenter's Vampires.
Even now.
But yeah,
Absolute classic.
Yeah. Even better, the Bon Jovi sequel, Vampires Los Muertos.
Wait, Bon Jovi takes over the
James Wood?
The James Woods character?
Well, I don't think it's the same character, but it's like
okay.
another group from them. But yeah, imagine if Bon Jovi then had to hunt down Space Dracula, played by Roger Daltrey. Rockin' vampires.
Oh my god. That looks terrible. Of course it's a Roger Corman produced movie.
With a guest appearance by Forrest J. Ackerman. No shit. I don't remember what I had.
It's not suitable.
Uh-oh, everyone, we can't watch this. Oh, yeah, we can. I
wish I had the guts to make a movie like this.
Me too. I just really love this movie, so I had to add it in from the worst vampire movie to my favorite vampire movie.
Born to create an army of the undead.
What's with that? Why is it cutting to people in an audience?
It's showing the Alamo did a screening of it, and they were gonna finally release a Blu-ray like 3 years ago, but they never did.
There will be no escape.
All right, yeah, Arrow was gonna do it.
Before they each collide. Beneath yonder's darkness.
Darkness.
This film is not yet rated.
And it never will be.
14th Dream Entertainment proudly presents the digitally remastered definitive edition of the internationally acclaimed underground horror classic, Beneath Yonder's Darkness. 4 stars. You thought horror, true horror, was dead? Think again.
And just a guy getting hit in the head with a bomb.
10 plus on the gore score.
Oh wow.
3 stars. Some of the most impressive gross-out special effects since the original Evil Dead. I regard Darkness as the horror film of the decade.
This looks awesome.
I
Whoa.
fucking love this movie. It's
So is this available? Can you find this somewhere?
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's no like release anymore because Arrow keeps saying they've got this final version they're gonna release, and they've held off with it for the last like 4 years. That's when this ad was made. But I've got like one of the 2 different DVD releases that happened.
Wow.
Yeah, freaking wild.
That looked amazing.
I did screen it here before, and I think Ian then screened it another time. So you've missed out twice. At some point, we'll play it again as a secret underground darkness screening.
I can't wait. I'll be there.
It's I also really like that the main kid in it looks like a Wish version of young Ryan Gosling. He looks like when he was like in Breaker High, and it's just him running around with a chainsaw killing vampires. But they're also like super vague on the vampire rule, like because it's a like shot on video film. Sometimes they're just out in the sun. Like, well, the sun's not up yet, but it's totally the daytime. And then the sun does rise. You just see a shot of rising sun. They're all like, no. And instead of like Buffy, where they turn to dust, they like gruesomely explode and like splatter all over all the people.
Oh, cool.
Lots of grossness. So anyway, weird films to show in the future. Lots more wacky things down the road. We'll see these cards opened up on trading cards with Milo, and we'll see some crazy stunts over on the WOC. Any of those films that we saw that I think that I should screen, maybe because I haven't watched it all yet. I think maybe we should all watch a Freeze Bomb together at some point because
yeah,
it was so funky.
That one's pretty crazy.
But I'm not gonna sit in the back room of ISOR and watch the sexy Sixth Sense with you guys.
No, you don't want to watch that together
and holding hands.
We gotta find out why they can eat his food.
Yeah. Does he get to eat his own food again? But and why does it not just called the Sex Sense? It's the sexy Sixth Sense. Like we don't get the pun if it's called the Sex Sense.
I guess maybe there's an actual porno that's that, and they didn't want to get it confused.
And that's the thing about the seduction cinema thing. It's only like girl on girl touching and putting whipped cream on each other. There's never any like actual sex. It's
Boring.
No guys junk.
No guys junk. Wow.
Where are the dongs? Damn it! Where are the dongs? Yeah. Anyway.
And on that note,
a marathon of watching like 5 Thunder Kids movies in a row.
I'd like option A.
Okay.
No, the Thunder Kid movies look like fun. I don't know about
like
5.
we should start with 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
See where we go from there.
I like to dip my toe before I go full hog.
The only one I think I own is one where they fight aliens and hopping vampires, and it really feels like it's again multiple movies edited together. But in that one, the group of hopping vampires have one that's a kid, so one of the hopping vampires also has their own little child adventure on the side. So many options, so little time. I hope everyone had fun for Ninja November. Actually, before we go, let's play that little bit I used from Kindergarten Ninja and
the kick flip. Let's do it.
And we'll see about the stunt. So get to pace it out. Let's see that Kindergarten Ninja bit first.
You're gonna work yourself up to it.
Yeah.
You know that this clip's only 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I know. I got 2 minutes to hype myself up. This is like tension. This is like when Miles, when you did that spin the wheel prize. It's just like milk it out.
Oh. This is
milk it out.
Yeah, that's not the right word. Just milk
it out. Just milk it out.
Just milk it out. Like this fight scene.
I'm gonna make a shirt that just says that.
Oh my God. What is happening here?
Notice he's wearing like shoulder pads at that time.
He was prepared to fall into those empty boxes.
And sure, I did edit this, but that double take was not my cut. That's how it happened. And this music that sounds like it's a surf and sewer level in like the Ninja Turtles arcade game.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like that.
Ow, my toe! Pizza time!
I mean, this is a pretty great soundtrack. Oh, Jesus.
It's like Metal Gear Solid. Whoa.
I used to always use this in the intros for my shows back in the day, just this little section right here.
Oh, there you go. How did it take him so long to notice that dude standing there?
Yeah, he's the master of disguise.
Hiding in plain sight.
They're fighting in a flag factory, so they just happen to have those there.
It's a lot of boxes for a flag factory.
You gotta ship your flags.
Yeah, you gotta ship your flags. You're right.
It's a flag and box factory. So again, remember this movie is sponsored by Dare and starts with a police officer saying, "Thanks for making this movie."
How does it involve drugs in any way?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're
he's trying to. He's trying to stop kids from doing drugs.
Are they making flags out of cocaine or something? Is that what they're doing?
that never comes up. But
no,
the kids are being sold drugs at a kindergarten because they're trying to start them young. And
the only thing that I remember about Dare was they came in and did their presentation, and they were talking about PCP, and they pointed to the smallest girl in my class and said, if she was on PCP, she could take down 5 grown men. And I mean,
where do we get PCP?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's all I could think of was like, can we see that, please? That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it didn't happen.
We
didn't dare him hard enough.
Anymore.
What kind of drugs, Denny?
It doesn't matter. I don't have them anymore.
Where is Bucky? And what has he had?
Angel dust.
Grade 7, a cop came to like make a Dare video with us. They showed us one, then we like made one together, and he filmed us. And it was very weird because the cop was also friends with my aunt, so he knew who I was, which is very weird. We all got Dare shirts. I kind of wish I had one to this day because it's just funny. But then like the very next year, all of my friends were on drugs all the time. like grade 8 onwards. It was like, I think it might have done I have no proof, but I think it might have done the wrong thing.
I mean, I definitely am down with some PCP if it means that a small girl could take on 5 grown men. I'm down with some PCP.
What kind of drugs, dude?
I'm down with some PCP.
What kind of drugs, dude?
I'm down with some PCP.
It's not you doing the PCP, so it's fine.
No, it's,
I see why people spike all that Halloween candy now. It's hilarious.
That's the secret about the Thunder Kids movies. That's what they're powered on. It's just a bunch of kids on PCP. Yeah. Ninja PCP. All right, folks. 'Tis the moment. I take my headphones off.
Oh my god. You're not actually gonna do this, are you? You're actually gonna do this.
101.
I was
big money.
Okay, but we can't see you. You gotta tilt.
Oh, he did it.
He already fell. So who you invite in?
Anyway, we're gonna record my show first. So
you don't actually need to do this. We can't see.